What is up and welcome back. Now today's going to be a completely different sort of video. No training today. Instead we're going to be cooking up a storm. So I've just got some new meats, some exotic meats from Kezie. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I'll show you what I got. So we got zebra, we got horse burgers, we got buffalo portion strip loin, and this one is kangaroo fillet. Today we're going to be trying the horse burgers. So we're going to be tossing the rest in the freezer, but we're going to be trying the rest as well. So we're going to be dropping a few videos on those and giving my review on some exotic meats. See if they actually taste any different, any nicer, any worse than the normal stuff that you sort of used to eating. The mince, the beef, basically beef in it, like is the equivalent of this is, yeah, it's essentially beef. See if this is a better version, but today, as I said, horse burgers. The horse burger macros are pretty decent, to be fair, right? So 141 calories per 100 gram this is. I'm having the both, which is 0.226 kilo apparently. Per 100 gram is 141 calories with 25.9 grams of protein. So not bad at all. 2.7 grams of fat in there, but as I said, we're having both. I just hope I cook these right and don't end up giving myself horse food poisoning. Medium heat in the pan for 12 minutes, turn occasionally. I'm gonna have to probably section one of these to make sure that they are cooked through properly. But you know what it is? Let's get to work. We've got the lettuce, we've got the red onions, we've got the tomato, potato, and we've got some mushrooms as well. Mushroom for mushrooms, and they're going in the extremely squashed brioche buns. So I'm going to set them there, and hopefully just having some air to them will sort of give them a bit squishiness again. But either way, I'm going to toast these buns. But this meal is going to come to, unfortunately, no cheese, unfortunately. This meal is going to come to 693 calories, 72 grams of protein, 67 carbs, and 14 fat. That's the two burgers, the buns, the tomatoes, red onions, mushrooms, bit lettuce, and some lightest Philly cheese to go on the buns, along with a little bit of barbecue sauce on one of them, just to see the difference. So I want to eat one without any sauce, and then I'm gonna have the other one with a bit of sauce, just to see the difference there as well. But apparently they're pretty tough. They don't feel tough, but they might toughen up when I cook them. So let's get this pan on, heating up, while we chop up some onions, some mushrooms, because everyone knows when you're making stuff like this, the mushrooms and onions go in the pan first, remember that, so they basically get nice and fucking caramelized, and then you toss the burgers in after that. Otherwise you're going to end up with crunchy, horrible onions in your burger, and you don't want that, and you don't want these raw mushrooms in there as well. So let's get chopping. Let's get fucking chopping. Got my fucking spatula. Oosh, oosh. Now, I feel like an absolute SpongeBob SquarePants. But if anyone is disturbed by the fact that I am eating horse, all I've got to say is, no. Get these onions and mushrooms cooking a bit, separate them up. The teas are going to start. I can feel them. Now, when I cook, I always use olive oil, but the 1 cal spray olive oil, so it's essentially just olive oil and a bit of water to thin it out. Yeah, it's got some preservatives and stuff like that, but it's just so much less calories, and you can just count the sprays: 1 cal, 2 cal, 3 cal, 4 cal. And to be fair, like, I don't count these in my macros. Like, I use this across the board when I'm cooking, and it doesn't change. So something like that where you're never going to change it, I'm always going to be using it, then I'm not going to count it because it's always going to be in there. And the rest of my macros can change, but this will not change. We've got the finest barbecue sauce for the burgers, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of your pink salt. When I'm cooking burgers, steaks and stuff like that, I don't like over season it with other stuff. I think it just takes away from what the actual meat is. So I know some people like coat stuff in mad seasoning and stuff. It's like, bro, do you want to eat the seasoning or do you want to eat the food? Ultra Strawberry Dreams Monster. Bit shit. It's like strawberry flavour, but not enough. It's like watered down strawberry flavour. Right, since these burgers say 12 minutes, I'm gonna get them in now, because I don't think these onions and mushrooms will take that long. So, give it more spray. Ooh, give it more spray in there. Open the horse burgers. So Kezie? Yeah, Kezie. Ugh. So Kezie also does like, I think they do crocodile, alligator, but they were sold out, otherwise I'd have got some. And they also do elk and loads of other different exotic meats, which I do want to try, but I thought I'll start off with the ones that I've got. See what they're all about. I tell you what, the service was spectacular. So the delivery company fucked up. I ordered it on a Friday and it was supposed to come on the Saturday. It didn't arrive. So obviously with it being meat, that's a bit of a no-no. You can't really be having that stored for like days at a time without it being delivered, because it's in a freezing pack, it's froze, so it's got ice packs and stuff like that. I was going to contact them on the Monday, but they contacted me on the Saturday and told us that they were actually sending a fresh pack out on the Monday because they knew that the meat was going to go off and they didn't get delivered in time. So to me, that is A-star service, not even having to ring up and tell them they were contacting me. So happy days if you are ordering from there. I do recommend them on the customer service side of things, definitely. Well, that's a top little tip, right? So this is something I've done for years, and even though I'm bulking now, it's just something that I do now, I'm just into it, is a little calorie saver hack, is for your breads, if you're having like a sandwich or something like that, choose a little Philadelphia lightest instead of butter. It's fucking lush. It's like 26 calories in a 30 gram serving. It's higher protein than butter, much lower fat, obviously, because butter is just fat. And it's gonna save you a few calories. Make sure that your bread isn't dry as shit, and it actually tastes quite nice as well. So that is what's going on those buns. Not really fluffing up, but they're gonna get toasted anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Tell you what else I've got, which is sick, because I love sourdough. So sourdough comes in quite like big loaves. They're quite like large, long, and I got this toaster. Like, look at the size of those. Fit a full sourdough in there. Bang. Right, I think they've got about 4 minutes left or something. As I said, I'm gonna have to cut one open. I'm gonna have to just smash one in half to make sure it's cooked through. By the way, check that GymShark fit out. And I've got the parachute pants on as well. Check them. With the Crocs to finish it off. Love parachute pants. Like, they're so comfortable. It just feels like you're wearing nothing. And I like wearing nothing. So, comfy pants. Let's get these brioches in the... I'm going to air fry them actually, not toast them, because I feel like the toaster's going to toast them a bit too much. So toss these in the air fryer. You know what? I think that's done. Doesn't look pink, doesn't look anything like that. There's no like, the juices are clear. I think we're in the green. Boys. So let's get these loaded up. If I do call correctly, the Krabby Patty way is, which one's the bottom? They're the bottom. So lettuce on the bottom, and then meat, and then tomato. So we're gonna go lettuce. I'm gonna toss the burger on. Get some of these bad boys on. Some onions. Put them on there actually. Some onions and mushrooms. And then the tomato. Barbecue sauce on one. And go for the one that's in half. And there we have it. Horse burgers. Time for the all-important taste test. We'll go non-barbecue first. Do you know what, these burgers actually look fucking lethal. Like, I don't know what they're gonna taste like, but check the aesthetics out of those burgers. Bone apple teeth. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Tastes quite nice actually. That is a tasty burger. A Kahuna burger. Now I'll wash that down with some not as tasty strawberry dreams. Now with the barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce on bangs. Fucking bangs. Unreal. But there we have it, boys and girls. Horse burgers on the bulk. Horse burger bulking. That's what we're doing. But we're going to be doing this, the buffalo strip loins, we're going to be doing the zebra and the kangaroo as well. So if you have enjoyed this and you want to know what I think of those ones as well, you should probably hit that subscribe button. But I'm going to strand these burgers. Check out Kezie. Again, I'm not affiliated, so I'm dropping these names. I know I dropped the Protein Cookie Dough one, Magic Protein, and I know I'm dropping this Kezie. I'm not affiliated with any of them, but I just think, you know what it is, if I'm using the products, I might as well drop the names. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. Coach Kelly out.